You've got a tour coming up. Is that true? Are you going throughout the UK doing?
Yeah, I'm going to do 10 dates. What I do is it's a 90-minute coaching session. So it's not a lecture. And I will say something like this. I'll go, who here is frightened of public speaking? A lot of hands go up. I go, come on, somebody join. So somebody very nervous comes down and they go, oh, I'm terrified. Boom, cured minutes later, right? And they're able to talk to the audience, they have no fear. And I say, right, you see what we just did? Let's all do that, yeah? And so it has this kind of wonderful sort of, I'm trying to describe atmosphere about it, because it's all about uplift. I'm sort of lighthearted about things, but I'm taking people with problems, turning it around, yeah? And then doing it to everybody. So it's like a mass hypnosis event. And I do that in major cities, not like the tours I used to do where it was every night, because nowadays I like to take it a bit slower. And me and my wife, we go visit some friends, and we have dinner, and I go and do a performance, and that sort of thing. I take it a little slower. So the endless journey from one hotel room to another is no longer part of my tour. But yeah, I get to go around the UK and Ireland and meet people. The other thing is you get to meet everybody afterwards, right. Do photos. That's the work. It's like endlessly. But I mean, the great thing is I meet people who go, you've really helped me, or thank you very much for this, and it's just wonderful. Uplifts me.
Yeah. And what's next? We got more books in the pipeline. What happens the next 5 years?
I think given the success of this one already, I think, I probably will find I'm going to write something. What I tend to do is I've got to find something that I think this is what everybody needs, but this is also something I genuinely know how to do. Yeah, and so I might not know it 100%, so I go out and research it for a year, but I absolutely know what I'm going to do in this area. Right. So yes, there will probably be some more books. At the moment, the big thing for me is training hypnotherapists with Mind Valley, and I've got another one starts in August, and that's going to be that's going to be a big deal, I think, because Mind Valley are a big part of the future in personal development. And you had Vishan here the other day, who is just awesome, isn't he?
Yeah.
So we've big plans for things like that, to create more hypnotherapists. Why not create another 1 million hypnotherapists in the world? What could do with it?
So you'll train a kind of Paul Mckenna certified hypnotherapist that will know what you do, how you do it, and then I can get kind of similar to a Paul Mckenna experience somewhere else.
That's right, yes. So you'll get the Mckenna approach, which is a combination of hypnosis, some of the really fine NLP, the Richard Bandler NLP, and a little bit of psychosensory, some havening as well, because then you've got a fairly rounded set of tools, and also my mindset, because it's not just, with a lot of these hypnotherapy courses are based on models from the 1960s, where you read a script. The trouble is that not everyone who sits in front of you is going to fit that script. So it's kind of, it's not a very modern way to do it. You teach someone to be able to look at a human being and be able to see what's going on and tailor what you're doing to them. You're matching their ongoing experience and where you want to lead them. So really, then your skill set goes through the roof, because you're not limited to a few scripts you've learned. You're actually you're coming at it with a mindset, a set of perceptual filters that is pretty empowering.
Wow, I love it. The tour is mindbodyspirit.co.uk. They can check it out, right?
Yeah.
If they want to get tickets for that.
Yeah.
Freedom from Anxiety, the book. What's the best way for them to pick it up?
Well, you could get it from Amazon, although they've sold out a couple of times now. But they've got it in stock at the moment. I mean, basically, all the bookshops have it. You'll be able to find it somewhere.
And I get the trance when I get the book.
Yeah, what you do is you literally you get a code in there. You go to paulmckenna.com/downloads. You put in the code. Instantly, 18 techniques download onto your phone or to your computer, and there you've got me on tap 24 hours a day.
And again, I can't say enough about your audio files. I mean, I grew up on them. They're amazing. Like you said, it's got the different ears, the different voices at the same time, treating the subconscious as well as putting the new movies in your mind. I still remember on the way to the city, taking somebody that was bothering me in the city, right?
Yeah.
And I was reprogramming them based on your techniques. I was making them black and white, really small, and giving them the Mickey Mouse voice.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that was it. And once you do that to someone, I don't care how big they are, but they become this tiny little thing, and you can be like, okay, that's all they are. And now then you would amplify everything in full color, full sensory of what you wanted to happen, what your desire was to happen.
Yeah.
And your stuff has always been super powerful.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you.
It's incredible to see you come back with this massive win and to know that you've got a lot more of these left in you and the world needs much more Paul Mckenna. So
thank you.
Really appreciate this. I already felt a lot of these techniques myself, so I encourage everybody to try these techniques. Again, try all of these havening pieces and all that. Get a copy of the book. And looking forward to what you're doing with the hypnotherapists.
Thank you, Brian. And it's lovely to be back here. I love London Real. I watch it all the time. I mean, you get the most fantastic guests, but it's such a great quality interview. I mean, you go deep. You really get a sense of knowing the person and finding out things that you wouldn't perhaps in a regular sort of mainstream interview. So I think this is a really important forum.
I really appreciate that. I have the best seat in the house. That's the secret that no one knows. So I just love being here, talking to incredible people, and you're one of them. So thank you, Paul. I appreciate this. I'll see you next time when you're here for the next book.
Will indeed.
All right, all the best. Take care. We'll see you next time on London Real. Bye. So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast. It's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true. And you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth
and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.